Westfall stands as a stark reminder of how quickly fortune can turn in Azeroth. Once the breadbasket of the Kingdom of Stormwind, this windswept region of rolling plains has fallen from its former glory into a state of desolation and despair. The golden wheat fields that once stretched to the horizon have withered into dry, dusty grasslands, where only hardy thistle and coarse vegetation survived the relentless elements. The decline of Westfall began during the First War, when the Orcish horde ravaged the land. However, it was the aftermath of the Second War that truly sealed its fate. As Stormwind focused its resources on rebuilding the capital city, Westfall was largely left to fend for itself. The proud farmers and landowners who once supplied grain to the entire kingdom found themselves abandoned, their pleas for aid echoing across increasingly barren fields. This abandonment gave rise to the Defiers Brotherhood, a band of disenfranchised stonemasons and labourers who turned to banditry after being denied payment for rebuilding Stormwind. Under the leadership of Edwin Van Cleef, the Defiers transformed Westfall into their primary base of operations, establishing hideouts in abandoned farms and taking control of the massive Deadmines complex beneath the western cliffs. Hidden beneath the seemingly abandoned mining town of Moonbrook, the Deadmines serve as the heart of their operation, accessible only through a secret entrance concealed behind a dusty cabinet. Within its sprawling tunnels and caverns, the Brotherhood has established a sophisticated base complete with forges, workshops, and a massive grotto where they construct a heavily armed juggernaut. This vessel, combining goblin technology with human craftsmanship, represents Van Cleef's ultimate weapon of vengeance against Stormwind. The complex includes a hidden sea entrance for smuggling supplies and multiple layers of security checkpoints, allowing the Brotherhood to maintain their operations despite increasing pressure from authorities. The landscape itself tells the story of Westfall's decline. The iconic Sentinel Hill stands as the last bastion of order, its weathered watchtower keeping a vigilant eye over the surrounding plains. The crumbling remnants of farms dot the countryside, their broken fences and collapsed barns serving as skeletal monuments to more prosperous times. Perhaps most emblematic of Westfall's fall from grace is the Westfall Lighthouse, standing lonely vigil over the western coast. Once a crucial navigational aid for ships approaching Stormwind Harbour, it now serves as a haunting reminder of the region's former importance to the kingdom's maritime trade. The indigenous wildlife has adapted to the harsh conditions, with aggressive harvest watchers, animated scarecrows that terrorize travelers. Coyotes, vultures and gnolls prowl the plains, while the coastline teems with murlocs and crawler crabs that pose a constant threat to the few remaining fishermen. The People's Militia, led by Captain Danuvin, struggles to maintain order from their base at Sentinel Hill, facing the dual threats of the Defiers Brotherhood and the general lawlessness that has taken root in the region. Their presence represents the last thread of connection between Westfall and the kingdom proper, though many locals view them as too little, too late. Despite its hardships, Westfall maintains a certain rugged beauty. The perpetual golden hour cast by the setting sun bathes the plains in warm light, creating long shadows across the withered fields. The constant wind that sweeps across the landscape carries with it the whispers of past prosperity and the hopes of those who still call this harsh land home.